Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. Many of us wonder how we lived before the convenience of Siri and Alexa, but we also worry what the future holds when it comes to artificial intelligence. Here with the top things you need to know about AI, we welcome entrepreneur KP Reddy. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
So there's all different kinds of AI, things that we have access to as regular consumers and things much more advanced behind the scenes. What does the average American need to understand about AI?
I think, there's a couple of things to think about. One is the AI that you don't see, which you talked about, whether that's Netflix deciding what you want to watch or your iPhone optimizing to make sure it's being used well and optimizing the battery and things behind the scenes. The other thing is that the user experience that we see and how we may use AI in our daily lives, just like we use the internet or Google or anything else. I think those applications continue to grow.
And so quickly, right? I mean, we talk about comparing it to the internet. It was such an unknown thing not too long ago, and now it so impacts our everyday lives.
100%. I think if you look at it right now, we're in the early days of AI. I call, AI is a teenager right now. Every once in a while, it fools us into thinking it's an adult, and then we realize, oh, it's still a child. It's also unpredictable. So I think there's growing up to do, but the speed at which it's growing is really fast, partly because, well, what a lot of people don't realize is that software developers are actually using AI to write AI software. So they're working at 10x the speed or 100x the speed that they have than ever before.
That's kind of hard to wrap your brain around, but is there, on the positive side, are there new business opportunities that will be helpful to us?
I think, for me, I think AI is going to really, for the creative and the people with ideas, it's going to really usher in a whole new wave of entrepreneurship, much like we saw with the internet. Whether, nowadays people have Etsy stores, they're selling online. Amazon no longer just sells books, they do a lot of other things. And I think really the technical barriers that we saw with the internet, that I need to know how to write code, those are going away. So if you have a great idea and you say, I want to write a children's book and illustrate it today and have it available on Amazon tomorrow, you can do that. That's how quick it's moving.
That's pretty incredible. Do you have certain concerns or questions that people come to you with, things that they're kind of worried about with so much just seemingly unknown to us right now?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are worried about their jobs. If is AI going to take my job? That's a big one that I speak on, which I think, quite honestly, if your job has become routine and mundane and you know who you are, yes, there is a chance that AI can take your job. If you are creative and coming up with ideas and thinking about things differently, I think the creative people and the motivated people will always have jobs. But there are going to be some things that, that will go away. We saw it, with the invention of spreadsheets. Everybody thought accounting was dead.
That's a great point, and our world changes all the time, and we adapt and we figure it out, and there's, some great ways to use it for good as well. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was great chatting with you.
Absolutely. Great to meet you.
We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.